Let's talk about the story of Chris Rock, the great comedian. A lot of us would be inclined to believe that he just comes up with these great comedy routines sitting at his home and doesn't really need much practice, but that's not the case. In order to develop an hour-long performance, it takes him 6 months to a year of hard work. And how does he do this hard work? Well, he starts in small comedy theaters. He'll make appearances in comedy theaters around his home, and he'll show up unannounced and do his comedy routines in front of an audience, a small audience of 50 people, and he carries it with himself a notepad, constantly looking for feedback, constantly looking for when people laugh at his joke, when people laugh at him, when people laugh at or when people don't laugh at him, and when people don't laugh at the jokes, or when people snicker, or whatever it is. He's constantly looking for feedback. And what he finds is that most of his jokes falls flat in these preparation appearances, and it's just painful to watch him sometimes go through that process. And there's so many times that he might think that a joke is great, but the audience might give him a lukewarm reaction, while there are times when he might think that a joke is dud, but that joke will bring the house down. So he constantly experiments a lot and fails a lot. So what Chris Rock is doing is very similar to what is done in agile software development processes. What we do is actively seek out problems through the development process. We break down large year-long projects into small components and narrowly define problems. And then we break down 1 year marathons to 1 week sprints. And as we complete these 1 week sprints, we ship the product, we get feedback, and then we go back to the drawing board again to figure out what needs to be changed, what needs to be improved, what needs to be added, what needs to be deleted. That's exactly what Chris Rock is doing. And there is the key. We need to smallify, we need to seek out problems, because these problems will give us a solution. These problems will move us forward.